Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Pastania Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well. How about you, man?
Doing good?
Doing well.
Nice.
Good.
All right. So today we are talking about the Diesel Vintage
Diesel.
Series Natural Robusto Gordo. Cigars Robusto Extra 5-inch by 56. Comes out of the Tabacalera AJ Fernandez factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is from Ecuador. The binder is Nicaraguan Habano, and the filler is Nicaraguan Jalapa. Blended by Justin Andrews and AJ Fernandez. Price point is $7.79, and the cigar was released in March of 2024. So, with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Listen, that's a good looking stick. I thought it was a really good looking cigar. Smoking it though, I was just getting some hay, leather, barnyard. I had some like ammonia qualities. It was like pungent manure, some minerals, medium in strength of body. This was a flavor profile that I just didn't care for. And it kind of carried on throughout. And just being a little bit more mineral forward in the final third. So I just did not have the best experience with it. But the burn and draw were absolutely amazing. I haven't had a cigar smoke this well for a long time. And that ash probably held on to me past the halfway point. And
Damn.
I wasn't even trying to like be one of those guys. And then halfway out, like I realized I'm like, man, this thing's holding
Did you
on.
did you have to lay down while you smoked it?
No. And like
Okay.
that's the thing. I was just like smoking it. And then I was like,
Okay.
just totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then I looked down and I was like, holy crap, man, this thing's just holding on like no other.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I got to say about it. John?
It was pretty average for me. First third, kind of a lot of wood, baking spices, some dryness throughout, tannic wood, some pepper and some creamy wood kind of came through as it established itself at medium. Like Seth said, I think it kind of sits at the medium level for most of the review experience. Pepper kind of taking on more of a core flavor as it progressed. Lingering dry wood also kind of moved up to medium as it continued. So a lot of that going on in the first third. As Seth said, that's not really a profile that particularly appeals to me, but might appeal to a lot of other people. Second third, kind of creamy, medium pepper again, tannic wood. A little bit of sweet tobacco that was delayed after a little bit, and then just kind of flop between the sort of pepper and tannic wood and dry wood. So a lot of wood and with a little bit of hay to break it up as it kind of continued in the second third, and then last third, creamy wood, little bit of creamy wood in the retrohale, which kind of I thought was going to break the cycle up, but then spices came back and wood came back. So um, it's just kind of, I mean, it wasn't bad. It just, it wasn't particularly
Good.
complex or nuanced for me. But I suppose at $7.69 or whatever,
79 cents. Yeah.
79 cents. I mean, shit, man, that's pretty cheap. Draw was perfect. Had a bit of an issue with the burn, weirdly. I was basically at the 1 inch mark, and it was kind of one of those puzzlers where you're kind of smoking at a very consistent rate. You take a puff, and 15 seconds later you go to take another puff, and it's just out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
weird. And then I had no issues for the remainder of the cigar review, so little bit of an oddity there, but overall pretty average for me. Aaron, you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted cedar and a bold mix of cinnamon and black pepper. Cinnamon faded away about a half-inch in, then some earth joined a bit later. And the second third saw light wood bitterness join in, and this kind of profile held on through the remainder of the cigar. Construction is absolutely perfect, as Seth said, so I had no issues either. Cigar had a nice start. I like the boldness of it. I like that combination of the cinnamon and the black pepper, but it kind of took a step down from that second third on, and the earth built up, the pepper faded back a bit. So nothing really all that exciting about it beyond that first third. So, well-priced cigar. If you're looking for something that's kind of got a bold kind of start to it and kick, and you're looking for something on the budget friendlier side, maybe take a shot at it, but it's not really something that I think I'd see myself coming back to. All right, getting to the scores. Start at the top with me at 6.1. John gave it a 5.55, and then Seth gave it a 4.68. So my score matches up well. Above average flavor profile with perfect construction gets you right above that 6 watermark. So, but still, that's not some, that's right on the fence of whether I want to come back to it or not. Price doesn't really put it over the top just because of after that first third, there was just nothing there. So I'm not going to pay $8 just for a nice first third, I guess. So, all right, John, 5.55.
Yeah, it measures up very well with my experience. Construction at very good levels on average, and then profile was exactly right down the middle for scoring. So yeah, that's bang on.
All right, Seth, 4.68.
Yeah, price aside, great draw, great burn. No. So it's one of these things. Sorry, Justin. It's just I don't know. I think Diesel, Coop and I have had this conversation about how like Diesel can't go Connecticut or soft. It's got to be pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
I think this was really just like there was nothing Diesel about it. It's a really good looking cigar.
Well, I like that. There was nothing Diesel about it.
Nothing Diesel about it. So it was the Justin Andrews of diesels.
Just 1 calorie, not quite Diesel enough.
No, I'm just fucking with you, Justin. So no, I wouldn't come back to it despite the price. I bet some people, if you like the profile, if someone really does, with this price, I could see people smoking it, but like.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I want to mention is that, oftentimes with cigars in the kind of inexpensive spectrum, they tend to be pretty light. Like they tend to be really soft, and I wouldn't describe this as soft. I mean, certainly the complexity wasn't there for me, but like it wasn't I wasn't just tasting tobacco the entire time through. And one thing I will say is shit weighed in at 14.2 grams. There's no funky thing going on with tobacco weights here. They got you're getting your money's worth, and there's certainly cigars out there for double this price that we've had that weigh in considerably less. So yeah.
All right, wherever you're catching this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Peace.